this is just meant to be, really.
From the day I met you in 5th grade to this moment, my heart has always found its way to you over and over again.
I remember Carson got off bus number 3, and she walked in the house, no interest in boys whatsoever, and announced to me that she had met someone who got her. And then she says to me, his name is Will, and he just moved here.
This way, it's my girl, talking about my girl.
It was always meant to be. I knew from the first time I saw your beautiful blue eyes at a neighborhood bus stop in 5th grade. And what happened a year later, I will always remember. Our middle school offered flowers during Valentine's Day. I don't know if you remember this. And a few hours later, I notoriously hopped on our family's golf cart. But what happened next, I always remember. I awkwardly pulled you aside behind a half-broken tree in the backyard. My voice shaking, almost as it is right now, violently, just as my hands were, when I wrangled out that crushed, wilted remains of a carnation flower that was tucked under my hoodie in hopes that you'd say yes to be my Valentine.
Say, ooh, what can make you feel this way, my girl, talking about my girl. Ooh, I got the sunshine on a cloudy day with my girl. Even got the rock away with my girl. Talking about.
We are gathered here today under the most beautiful Charleston scene. Spanish moss and a canopy of oak trees by the water's edge to celebrate Will and Carson's decision to be married. The movement of the tides, ebbing and flowing around us, are reminders that life is continually in a state of change. And just as the currents and winds that are taking away this beautiful veil, worn originally by Carson's mother, it's no accident that each of you are here today at this beautiful destination. South Carolina is where Will and Carson fell in love, and Charleston holds many of their memories as a couple growing into adults.
You're one of the most loyal people that I know. If you're riding with somebody, you're gonna die with them. Like I know I can always count on you. You protect the people that you love. And that's not even something you can say with your words. It's something that you have shown with your actions since the first day I met you.
So Carson and I, the famous story is that our moms met when they were pregnant with us. So we came into this life with built-in best friends. We've been there for each other from the start. I remember years and years and years ago, and we had just come to the concept of maid of honor, so we made a pact that we're gonna be each other's. We were 12 or something. And I love the fact that the person that you're marrying was right down the street when that happened.
When I think of our story, there's simply no way to put into words how incredible it is. I remember a very nervous middle school boy hiding a carnation for me behind my neighbor's tree. That was not planned, I promise. I remember a high school sophomore revving his lifted truck past my house many, many, many times. I remember how easy our first date felt, even though my dad wouldn't let you pick me up for it.
When he looked into her eyes, he learned the most important part of the language that all the world spoke, the language that everyone on earth was capable of understanding in their heart. It was love. Something older than humanity, more ancient than the desert, what he felt at that moment, that he was in the presence of the only woman in his life, and that with no need for words, she recognized the same thing.
I love you so much.
Appreciate it.
She is in your hands, and I trust you.
Always, bro.
All right.
Always.
Thank you for coming to celebrate something that will be lifelong. And I believe that.
Will and Carson would like to thank all of you for being here, and the couple is so grateful for your attendance. You have each played a role in strengthening Will and Carson's relationship, which has led them to this very moment. They would especially like to thank their parents, not only for this beautiful weekend, but for loving, encouraging, and supporting them through each step of their life.
And then finally, they started dating, and there were so many people that said, good grief, finally, they're dating. So during those years, you know, they were 15, 16, so we would go to concerts together. We just road tripped and did a lot of things together where they needed a chaperone. I used to say to them, even at that young age, that you guys are the real deal. They can tell you, I've said that so many times from the time they were 16. And you don't often see people that meet at that young of an age, and you just kind of, as an older person, go, you know, wow, they really seem to be soulmates.
To my soon-to-be husband, today is and always will be the best day of my life. We have dreamed this day and fought for this day for so many years. To walk down the aisle and see you waiting for me at the end of it is everything I've ever dreamed of.
At last, my love has come along.
I am honored to be your man today, standing in front of our friends and family, holding your hand down the aisle. Anywhere life leads, I will never let go. Oh.
One thing your sweet grandma, Ermi, has said to you is that love is the answer, and she couldn't be more right.
The skies above are blue.
No matter how crushed my material gift was, I have those moments cemented in my memory because our love is our biggest strength. Our love overcomes all. Through the ups and downs of cheer coaching and your teaching career, through the twists and turns of college ball, our love always wins. To have that feeling once is a blessing, but to have it day in, day out makes me reaffirm my love all the time. I knew then, and I know now, that there's something special between us. And I feel like the luckiest man alive just for having been loved by you.
Can call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to.
I remember staring at the sunset over Williams-Brice Stadium after you put a promise ring on my hand. You told me that you knew you would marry me one day, and I wholeheartedly believed you. But most of all, I remember growing up with my best friend that has shown me what it means to love and to be loved. When I picture our life together beyond today, I see a continuation of who we have been to each other for the past 7 years.
And here we are in a heaven. Oh, you are mine at last.
your bride.
We did it!
Oh, wait.